It's Deprogram, the podcast where we try to get you into a band, and I promise you, I am wide awake, even if I don't sound it, because I was not very wide awake about 10 seconds ago. All right, so today we're talking about the Pietasters, and I believe this was one of... It was either your first giant list you gave me, John, or your second. Yeah. I think it may have actually been the second giant list you gave me. Okay. So talk to me about the Pietasters.
Yeah, well, there's, we're kind of in the, in the midst of somewhat of a ska revival here in 2021, 2022. And the Pietasters are a ska band that I used to go see back in the late 90s when ska's third wave hit, I suppose. And they were always like a band that was a lot of fun to go see. And, people have this, this vision of ska as like this kind of obnoxious music where it's, the chinka, 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 and like people that don't like it, dismiss it as kind of that. And, it's music for teenagers and all that stuff. But the Pietasters incorporated a lot of like Motown and soul and like a lot of 60s influences in with the ska. So like they were one of the ones that I always thought were at the cream of that crop of the bands in the late 90s, bands like Hepcat and the Slackers and things like that. So I don't go back to them. I haven't gone back to them very often in the last 20, 25 years until lately, but they're a lot of fun. It's not the kind of annoying ska that you picture, like you remember from Real Big Fish and that sort of thing. But they're a good band, and looking forward to this. Something a little different than we normally do, maybe.
A cut above the rest, he says. And Randy, you jumped on to Pietasters pretty fast. So what? I mean, I think I know this answer, but what is it about Pietasters for you?
The pie.
Well, of course.
No, I kind of, around the time that I was a teenager and was heavily influenced by ska, I was in the ska scene and prevalent in the ska scene. I went to every single show that they had at a place in Long Island called the Downtown, and that's where, like you mentioned, the Real Big Fish and Mighty Mighty Bosstones and Voodoo Glow Skulls, Catch-22, Streetlight Manifesto, go on and on and on down the line to the early 2000s ska bands, and everybody played there, including one of John's favorite artists right now, Jeff Rosenstock, who played for a band called the Arrogant Sons of Bitches, and then later on a band called Bomb the Music Industry. So just
he's on the list as well. Jeff Rosenstock is on the list.
I haven't decided whether I want to do that yet. TBD. But yeah, the Pietasters, it always felt like there were bands that, especially you just going to these shows, it would be sometimes you would get to a venue and it would be like 9 ska bands, and that's what it was the whole night. There would be no differential, and you just get sick of it. And there were bands like the Pietasters that kind of, I think John kind of said it, like a cut above the rest. Like you can tell that, yeah, there's some ska in there. Of course there's ska in there, but it had more of a groove to it. It had more soul. It had more elements that kind of were outside of the ska world. And I kind of see it as, it's during third wave, and they came out in, I believe, 1993, but it's sort of that tweener in between the second and third wave, where it's taking elements of what the Slackers were and the Toasters were, and keeping it going during this era where every band like the Dancehall Crashers and stuff like that are just getting massive for the very, very short time period, and then kind of fluttering away. And the Pietasters, I don't think they ever got big, but no. they were really well known in ska circles.
Yeah, they were on the one of the best compilations of all time, that first Give 'Em the Boot on Hellcat Records, which is full of just great stuff top to bottom. And that was, I think, one of the first times that I heard them. And yeah, I always think of them as like what the Mighty Mighty Bosstones should have been.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I again, it's just elements of ska that is just a little bit different, and during a time where ska was very, very, very repetitive. And yeah, honestly, I never did the real deep dive on the Pie. They were always the band that I guess was opening for the band that I wanted to see. Like all the bands that I mentioned before, there would be shows on Long Island called Ska's Dead shows, and they would do Ska's Dead 1, Ska's Dead 2, Ska's Dead 3, and they'd all shuffle in and out. And the Pie Chasers, I don't think ever headlined, but they were like the second band. And every time that they were playing, like it was packed, and nobody was skanking, nobody was dancing, anything. It was everybody was just watching. And that was a very, very rare thing for at the time all ages shows to happen, because every band had just kids pushing and shoving and dancing horribly. But it felt like the Pie Tasters earned more respect than that, which is interesting.
Yeah, I remember seeing them down here. Like we would, like I was like a 20-year-old kid and like a punk rock kid. Like we would go dance like to the Pie Tasters, and like they would bring people up on stage like the end of the show. I remember doing that with Hepcat and Slackers too, like jumping up on stage and like just dancing around and having fun. And it was just such a different vibe than like some of the like punk rock shows that I was normally going to. So I remember this being a lot of fun. So this was fun to go back and listen to.
Yeah, I guess what I meant to say was there was no like real circle pits or anything like that.
Sure.
You know, dancing, but everybody was kind of doing it in their own space and respectful of one another.
There you go. So, full disclosure, Fredo was supposed to be the fourth on this show. This was like the continuation of the, I don't know, we don't really have a name for ourselves yet, but this panel, and he had
the Furge sessions.
Yeah,
FRJ.
he had to duck out pretty much last minute.
I just want to say this because I know he was going to say this. I'm here for the horns. I'm here for the horns.
Yes.
So there's your Fredo for the episode.
But I think to the reason I bring it up is because I don't know if he just wasn't able to make enough time to like. I mean, he has something to do for work tomorrow, but I don't know if he had enough time to like really dive in, because this seems right up his alley. Number one, because of the horns. Number two, something that you brought up, John, the Motown vibe. I picked up on that. Like, you know, there's like really deliberate reasons why at certain points, but like I could tell that, oh man, there's way more, like almost immediately, way more to this than just ska, just, you know, upstrokes on the guitar. Like there's much more than meets the eye with this band. So I was pleasantly surprised. I don't want to say surprised, but yeah, no, it was surprised because, like I said, you know, it hit the switch. So, you know, we'll get into specifics of songs here in a bit, but knowing what you know about the band, what was it like putting your 20 together for this, John?
It was not too bad. I mean, going back and like listening again, there's a lot of, and there's like, of course, the double entendre in the name, of course, the sexual reference, and a lot of that comes off in the songs too. So a lot of that kind of like 25 years later, you're like, that hasn't aged very well. So I don't know how I feel about some of that stuff now as a 43-year-old as opposed to a 21-year-old. So a lot of that maybe played a part in it. We'll see how it goes. But the hard part was we didn't even put the best Pie Tasters album on this list, which is their live album, The Pie Tasters Are Strapped Live. And that thing is fantastic. Like, I still go back and listen to that thing occasionally because it's just them in their element, like a live record that captures it really well. So I really wanted to go back to that to get some of these songs, to get the better versions. But yeah, it was just going back, like I always say, just, you know, listen to it once through, see what grabs me, and then pick and choose from there. But it wasn't too difficult. This is a fun, easy listen.
So I feel like we had ramped up to do it like last weekend or something, Randy, and it was like pegged for a Sunday, I feel like. And on Saturday, you were like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I may have to drop out. And then you started listening and you were like, oh no, I can probably get this done. So walk me through it. How did you end up putting your 20 together for this?
It was a bit of a rush job, but I have, I guess, a pretty keen ear for what I like in ska music, and I can kind of it's tough to separate. It's tough to separate, especially if you're listening to, I don't know how many songs it was, probably about 60, 65 or so. It's tough to listen to all that and say, all right, what separates from the pack for the first time? But I listened to the whole thing, all 5 albums that we chose, and then one that we could get to later that technically we chose.
Yeah.
But I was doing it while I was writing something for our website, and I was paying attention to it, and I would like specifically pay attention to little parts. I'm like, okay, I like that, and everything else that it didn't, stick with me right away, kind of left off the cutting board. And I knew the band enough where there were a couple tracks where I was saying, all right, I remember this, and this was good back then and good now. It's easy to go in, but there was a lot of stuff I've learned from this one, and I think I was able to take the past couple days and really listen to the 20 that I picked and really enjoy it. Especially, we might as well address this now, but the album that was left off the Spotify playlist that we had to do a rush job on in the last 24 hours.
Yeah. So, which, by the way, like I think it was like 44, but I feel like that record, the Cream, rose to the top pretty easily. So I always have a hard time saying easy cuts, but like this is about as easy as it gets, and not because there isn't stuff that I enjoyed, but like using the idea of the show being, hey, I want to get somebody into the band, made it a lot easier to make some of the cuts. It's a breeze to listen to. I feel like I listened to it the entire thing in an afternoon, and then the album we added this morning, I listened to like just kind of all in one sitting. I did find myself leaning towards a Motown vibe because that's what I enjoyed, and that's what I was surprised about the band. So like anytime there was a Motown vibe, it got my ear. I also noticed, kind of like to what John said, like there's songs with a lot of innuendo, and some of it slipped through, but I did find that feeling of I don't know if I like this. Like I don't know if I like how this makes me feel, and I don't know that I want to present that to somebody. Like they were fine enough songs, but if they give you that weird feeling, do I want to pass that on to somebody else? So I definitely did have that a couple times. So that's what it was like in my dumb brain going through the Pietasters. So with the conversation we just had, John, and just a reminder to anybody who may be new here, the final say is whoever nails the number gets to pick the 10th song. You can be clever, like Curtis actually did last week. He picked song number 9, so we could have a conversation for song 10. So we get to use it cleverly. But the final say, John, how many do you think we will get through unanimously?
I'm going to choose, probably to my own detriment, I'm going to choose again to be optimistic and say 6.
Okay. What are you thinking, Randy?
It's actually the number I was aiming for right there because, like, again, ska Cream rises to the top, and you can really feel something, especially them, and kind of say, all right, this is so much different than ska. 5 seems low. I'm going to go even more optimistic. I'm just going to say 7. Why not? If it was with Fredo, I think it would probably be around 4, but why the hell not 7?
Yeah, the freeing up from 4 to 3 does make me more optimistic. But there is still several pockets of the discography that we can find ourselves in. So I guess I'll be the guy. I agree that 5 seems low, but 5 is always the number I want, and I never get it. So I'm taking 5. There we go. It's available for once. All right. We are going to take a quick pause, and when we come back, we're going to start playing the game. It's the program. Kickstart your road to fitness with the Hard Work Works fitness app. For all ability levels, full gym, no problem. What's included? Over 200 workout plans available for every situation from a full gym to no equipment at all. Nutrition guide to help you stay on track, and all of this is only $10 a month. There's a special offer for Deprogram listeners. Use promo code STUPID and get your first month free. The Hard Work Works fitness app. Decide, commit, succeed, and join the hustle today. With that, the name of the game is Deprogrammed, conveniently ducking past Randy's conversation as we took that quick pause. The name of the game is Deprogrammed. The three of us have combed through the Pietasters, a choice selection of the Pietasters discography, and plucked out 20 songs that we're now going to mash together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you, in case you have never given the Pietasters the time of day. And how dare you? Of course, how dare me, because I hadn't before today. I'm going to go here. This wasn't my favorite song, but this is when I locked in. I feel like I've kind of tipped my hand a little. We talked about Motown. This was when I locked into like, oh, they can do that. And even though it's definitely a ska cover of a Motown song, like I said, this is when I locked in. Same old song.
I didn't take it, and I love their version of it.
I have it.
Hey, all right.
That's, you know what, if it makes a list, then that's fine.
Yeah, this was more less about it making the list, more about it being a great cover, and like I said, it locked me into the band. Like I was like, oh, okay, there's going to be something different here. I'm in.
Right in their wheelhouse. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
So if it doesn't make it, okay, but I feel like if we're doing a great disservice if we don't bring that song up. So, all right, John?
I'm going to go with the song that I mentioned from that First Given the Boot compilation, New Breed.
Yeah,
I don't have it.
I got New Breed.
Ooh, this is not looking like a good one for me at the start.
All right, New Breed's got 2, still alive. All right, Randy.
I'll start easy and one that I hope that you guys will have and hopefully get in the top 10. How about Maggie May?
Yeah, I got it.
No.
Right.
Here we go. It's a good thing we didn't have 4. It is a good thing. Let me switch this to alphabetical. That would be the smart play. All right, Maggie May. There it is. Justin and Randy. 2. All right, so nothing goes into the trash after the first round. That's still a good sign. I have this one marked as my number 2. Tell you why.
I have it, yes.
Yes.
Hey,
all right, there's one.
There's one. All right. Please tell me, phone, you did not. Of course you did. God damn it.
I can still hear it, though.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's important that it comes here, not through my stupid mic. All right. I could not ignore that horn line. All right, 1, 2, 3. For the record, there are 2 versions of it.
I don't care what goes in, like whatever you guys want.
This one's the Ululu version, so
that was a great album. So yeah.
So we'll go with that one. All right, John.
I'm going to go with one that I think it's from the first record, but it really the live version on that Strapped Live record is one of my favorite things. Dollar Bill.
I got it.
Ooh, I don't.
All right, still alive. Your boy is actually playing well today.
Hey, Justin.
I feel like this is the best I've done out of the jump. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of play left. So.
I don't think you've missed yet. I think one of us has been on all yours. Yeah.
So.
All 5 for you.
All right, Randy.
I'm going to try one from the first album too. How about I know this was on the live album too. It might even be the opener, Without You.
Yes.
Oh, I had to open my big fat mouth. That's what I get. Whatever, man. I played really well right up until the 6th pick. Okay, so it's got 2 though. It ain't dead. All right. Let's see. How about Quicksand?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
All right.
there we go.
Love that one.
There we go.
So, Quicksand, I did a little research on this because I could have swore that I had recognized it. And I was doing some research. I'm like, that has to be another cover in the same realm of Same Old Song. And it is a cover. They didn't write the song. However, it's almost impossible to find it.
Oh.
It's Martha and the Vandellas. It's like an old...
Yeah. I wasn't... honestly, I wasn't...
Song, yeah.
I was only able to find the actual people that had the writing credit on it. I wasn't able to find who did it. So it was tough to find, but great Pietaster song.
Yeah, very much so. Like, again, I had that. It had that feeling of familiarity to me, but I didn't want to look it up because I didn't want. If it was an unknown cover to me, I didn't want that to sully, my decision making. So, all right. Quicksand was me. All right, John.
Go to awesome mixtape number 6. Yesterday's Over.
Yeah.
Yes, I have that.
Hey, that was one from today.
Right. I literally picked 2 from that album. Like, all right, these sound the best.
Well, I went through YouTube and
right.
so I had it, and like, yeah, that one stuck out immediately. It's my favorite one on that record.
Oh my God! Scroll. There it is. Had everything I wanted.
Crisp horn section.
Yep. All right. Randy?
This was really funny. I put this on my list, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this sounds pretty good, like the initial list. And then I heard it again. I said, oh, this sounds pretty good. So I had it on the list twice, and I looked. I'm like, shit. So I was right both times, apparently. And you know what? That was enough to keep it on. How about The Night Before?
Oh, man.
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's our first pile.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, it was bound to happen. What was it again? The Night Before. See, this is going to be one of those bands where you really do feel bad because it's like, yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that.
it's a good song.
It's all good, yeah.
All right. There was a lot of that, a lot of double takes going. I like this. Do I? Oh, I already heard it on another record. Okay. All right. I'm gonna jump down my list here a little bit. How about Night Owl?
Don't have it, no.
Nope.
Oh. Broke the seal. We broke the seal. We already all know why. But this was, I think, where is this? 1, 2, 3. This is the 5th song on that first record. And I was like, oh, okay. And then Same Old Song comes up and I'm like, oh. So this was the precursor to locking me in with Same Old Song. All right, John?
All right, so we missed on 2 songs with the word night in it. So I'm hoping that this third one will break the streak. How about Out All Night?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Nope.
Ooh.
Can't
See,
there.
I was actually going to bring this up. Out All Night, essentially, I didn't know a lot of Pietaster songs. When I went to go see him, I just liked the music. And I had a couple that I had downloaded from Name Your 2003 downloaded hardware. And Out All Night was basically considered what would be my deprogrammed number one with a bullet, because that was the one that I was told to, listen to this. And I did. I'm like, okay, I like the Pietasters. So
it was the single. Yeah, it was, they had a video and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure it was on my first pass. I just, like, the cuts, they come fast and furious sometimes. So, all right, Randy?
How about Ocean?
Nope.
Yes.
All right.
Getting a lot of conversation here.
Yeah. Well, before we go into the next round, let's take a look at that. So we got the 3 unanimous. And, well, I mean,
we're out of NTP.
Yep, NTP is gone. So John's mad.
No, I'm good so far.
All right. Back to me. Let me go pretty much to a straight Motown song. Change My Ways.
No, I don't have it.
I do.
Hey, all right.
John, you got to be done with your list pretty soon, huh?
About halfway. About halfway.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about halfway done too here. All right, John?
Stone Feeling.
Yeah, man. That was the other one I was just looking at.
Oh, fuck. My ska taste is must not be very good.
All right.
Like,
Stone Feeling.
We're going to have to play a lot of these back, too.
Yeah, probably. All right, Randy?
I'm going to pick this because you were playing it before we started Model Citizen.
Nope. Had you on the okie doke.
Yeesh.
I was just listening to the playlist. I do feel like that first record, you can just about throw a dart.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they hadn't quite gotten to where they would end up on that first one.
Yeah. All right. Oh, no. We already listened to Night Owl. Stop. Okay. I really don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, exactly halfway through. Take a shot in the dark here. Something Better.
Nope.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh. This feels awful.
I've been there. I know.
I've never done this bad before.
It happens. It happens. All right. John?
About Girl, Take It Easy.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Hey,
all right.
There we go.
Out of the hole.
There we go. That's funny. That's twice in a row you picked the other one that I was just looking at. Does that put us at 4? I swear to God, if we land on that 4, we gotta have at least one more in us. Nice and easy breezy.
Trying to figure out which one would be the one. That's really tough.
Yeah.
Especially you guys have been more on the same page than I, so I'm out the window here.
All right. Your turn. See what you got, Randy.
My last one left from Ululu, Freak Show.
Yeah. I got it.
Actually, no, that's not true. I have one more left, but...
I did not have Freak Show.
Okay.
Freak Show. Justin and Randy. Look, my average is still pretty freaking high, man. I'm with it. Okay. Take another wild swing here. Every Day with You.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Gonna miss some. You gotta miss some.
Only 4 Pile songs is pretty good, especially with how much we have in the conversation.
Yeah. I just liked it sounded a little different. All right, John.
All right, how about Keep On Lying?
Yeah, I got that.
I do not. Dang.
It was at the bottom of my list. That was from the last record, right?
From All Day, I think, yeah.
Yeah. That one was interesting. The sound on that one, it was a little like kind of old school style, kind of 45-ish, right?
Yeah. I'll say this, that record was way harder than it had any right being. It always trips me out whenever you get to the end of a discography and you're thinking, okay, this is where the easy cuts are. The band is, just putting stuff out. And All Day arguably would have been my favorite, but I also understand that I didn't load with All Day because you gotta get the early stuff in to get them to All Day. So
Sure.
Well, let's keep on with All Day, even though I'm sure this is a miss. Fozzy, part 1.
Wait, I didn't go, right?
Oh shoot, my bad. Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. I don't have it either, so.
Okay, well.
Fozzy Day 1.
Fozzy, part 1. My bad. It's been a while since I did that one, where I skipped somebody. All right, Randy.
This one I thought sounded like an early 60s songs, and I don't mean Chubby Checker, but it has like little parts in it where you can hear like the similar do the mashed potato, like that kind of thing. Crazy Monkey Woman.
I got it.
Yes.
Hey,
all right, hey Justin, look at that.
There it is. Although, let's go with the other version.
There you go.
I like the Willis version. All right. Puts us right at the 5. All right, we'll skip me because I already went. John?
All right, Higher.
Yes.
Nope. But I also only have a few left, so. All right. Oh, boy. We're in for it.
Our convo is massive.
Yeah. All right. Randy?
I've been hurt.
Well, that's a weird statement.
Well,
now you're going to
it's
get
a
hurt
good
more.
song.
Nope, not for me.
Yeah. Boom. All right. I've been hurt.
Literally, that's what this episode has been.
All right. Let me see what I got, because I can't but have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I only have 4 left.
Same.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So, yeah, you ended up in the same ballpark. So I'll just dump out here. Perfect World?
Yes.
No.
Okay. 1 and 1. I will take this batting average, damn it. Ace Miller.
No, late cut.
No.
I also almost cut it right before we went on. It made me feel weird once I got towards the end this time. All right. Bitter?
No.
All right.
Randy?
What? No, I don't have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And last but not least, What I Do.
No.
Nope.
All right. Let me mark that.
Very rare that you get a unanimous from a dump out, but I thought we almost had it with Perfect World.
Yeah, it's happened though.
All right, John?
I've got Can I Change My Mind?
I took that off. It was, there were tough cuts late, especially with the new album, getting some songs in from that, but love it.
And I've got Wasted.
No.
Somebody.
Oh,
Nope.
I lost
And-
somebody today to the new record.
and Chain Reaction.
No.
All right.
All right, my last 4. Moving on up. Moment. Takes some time and don't want to know.
Take some time and don't want to know.
Don't want to know how bad I did today.
And this is a good time to put this out to any fine listener who listens with great detail to this program. One of these days, what I'd love to do is actually, get and find out everybody's averages. It's a lot of painstaking work. If somebody's up to that,
I actually have everything from I'm looking at it right now, like the last 15 episodes I've done. I have all of my picks and, what was in top 10, what was in combo and all that. So I can easily get that for you.
nice. But I don't have the time to compile, but if somebody is into that idea, it's a lot of work. It's a shitty thing to ask.
I love stats.
Yeah.
I love the numbers. I'd be into it.
All right. So we've got 5 through unanimously. So and look, I feel like I'm going to be easily swayed for the 10th.
When was the last time you won the final say?
Jeez.
I've done it before.
I definitely have. But it's been a while.
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Maybe it was, I don't know, Violent Soho, maybe? I think it might have been one of the Australian bands.
I'm looking at my list, and I think the only one on here that you won was Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, yeah, maybe. That might have been true. All right, so unanimous, Crazy Monkey Woman, Girl Take It Easy, Quicksand, Tell You Why, Yesterday's Over. And we've got 14 that we need to trim down to 5. And what was it? Out All Night that you guys said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go.
It's funny, like those 5 that are on the list, I would not have picked any of those 5 to have been unanimous.
Well, yeah.
I think Quicksand, I thought
Maybe.
should have been, but
Not like the obvious ones I would have picked, though.
All right, so let's grab Out All Night and get that in. All right. All right, so let's run down the rest of the combo and see where we go from here. We got Change My Ways, Dollar Bill, Freak Show, Higher, Keep On Lying, Maggie May, New Breed, Ocean, Perfect World, Same Old Song, Something Better, Stone Feeling, Without You. We only have 4 picks, and this is where I'm starting to feel like Same Old Song can probably go.
yeah.
I think it's great. Like I said, it was very critical in locking me into the band, but I feel like if we would have done worse, there's room for it on the list.
Yeah. And if it had been in unanimous, I would have been perfectly fine with it. But we don't need it at this point.
Right, exactly.
No. And there's also another cover in the top 10.
Yeah. So, but for the record, go listen to their cover of Same Old Song. I think it's fantastic. It's really great. All right. Is there anything else that you feel like you want to advocate for, John?
Yeah. New Breed and there's like 6 that I really want to fight for. New Breed, Something Better.
Okay.
I think stand out a little bit above some of the other ones.
I'll need some refreshers on both of those.
Okay, so here's New Breed.
Like right from the
That
jump.
one jumps, yeah, right.
All right. And then Something Better was the other one.
Yeah.
I believe this is track 1 on this record.
A really good version on the live record too.
Both are very good. New Breed jumps out at me as being different, though.
Yeah. So do you want to put Something Better on hold but grab New Breed?
I think that's fair.
All right, so let's get that and come back 2. All right. So what does that take us up to? 7? Yes. So we got 3 left. Is there something that's screaming out at you, Randy?
I'd like to advocate for Without You.
I was the odd man out there, right?
We play some of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah.
That takes you somewhere.
Yeah. All right, I'm with it.
And that one opens up the live record too. Yeah, like you said, that's a good one.
Yep. There's 2 other I'd advocate for too, and I don't know what I would prefer, one or the other, but I'll throw them out there. Maggie May and Ocean.
All right, so we've got, 3 spots? 2 spots.
2 spots left, yeah.
Really 1, because you're picking one.
Right.
Sure, yeah.
All right, so Maggie May, Ocean, and Something Better, I feel like, is the conversation, right?
Yeah, that's...
A Stone Feeling. I gotta stand up for Stone Feeling and Dollar Bill too.
Okay.
All right.
Let's just play some of everything, and then we'll just
God,
have
this
a
never
horrible
works.
time. Yeah.
It never does. So we all know, this isn't like track 1 because there's technically like an intro. But you know how I feel about getting a track 1 on the playlist into.
Do we not have one?
Well, what I mean is like
Track 1, album 1.
Right. Track 1 album.
Got it.
So I mean, technically it's not because of the intro, but
Can you turn that up a little bit?
yeah.
This was the opener of the first album?
Yep. They're like,
And it kicks in like this song. You gotta wait till it kicks in. It gets hard after when it gets into the chorus. They bust it out.
Alright, there's Dollar Bill.
It's some Ocean.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum.
We have stuff that sounds like this.
You have a lot of stuff that sounds like this.
That's
Willis
right.
has been heavily represented,
Yeah.
but it's a great song though.
Alright. Let's go with Stone Feeling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm using
Like I just want the Temptations to start singing and dancing to this.
Dude. This to me is their wheelhouse. This is where they're the best. Right here. Alright, I'm taking that as my 10. My
You're
5.
taking Stone Feeling.
Yep. So
Okay.
Hey, the 9. You should make it the final say for the 9.
It's like hitting the pitcher second or 8th or whatever they do.
8th, right?
Yeah.
Can't do that anymore.
Right.
yeah. Some baseball. We're all NL teams here too. All right, so Stone,
Same division.
yeah, yeah, rivals. One might even say. All right. So now the conversation becomes what's 10th.
You want to play a little Maggie May?
Yeah, hold on. Let me sort this, and then let's get Maggie May in here. So I guess the question is, what are we looking for number 10?
They got tons of good drinking songs, and this one feels like it's right up that alley, especially because of the chorus.
I still say Something Better is something we don't have on the list. I think that would really round it out nicely.
Did we get that already? Yeah, we did. This slow.
Like that kind of mellow.
Just a question. We don't really care about album representation, do we? 'Cause I feel like we already
Honestly, I don't even know. Like, these were just kind of listed as songs, and I kind of know where some stand, but others no. Like, I don't know where Something Better
I
is.
think we've got. I think it's on Ululu.
Yeah.
We've got one from Awesome Mixtape. The rest are all from Ululu and the self-titled and Willis.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care either way.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there anything else alive that we haven't listened to that we kind of want to give a listen real quick? Feels like higher.
I think it's just going to make it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably between those three.
All right. So what is it? Dollar Bill, Maggie May, and Something Better.
Yeah, there's Ocean in there too. I forgot before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say Ocean. I don't know. Ocean or Something Better.
Justin, did you poll the people? Did you ask them?
I did, but like a dummy, I didn't do it until like an hour ago.
Okay. I was gonna say that could be a good.
Well, I was hoping this would be perfect for if Fredo would have had a list, which is why I assume he must not have.
Right. Yeah.
The poor gentleman was busy. Well, okay, so I guess we got to
The thing is, like, it's tough to say, like, what we're looking for exactly.
Right, because, so, are we looking at sound? Because, as mentioned, we kind of have what Ocean does covered. Do we have that slow feeling that Something Better has?
It's a track 1 off of Ululu.
Yeah. Do we have it already? Like, do we have what that does?
Girl, Take It Easy, slower, but it's not
yeah.
the same. Not in the same light.
Yeah.
Like, I keep going back to Maggie May because I keep thinking, like, drinking song, and they put together a really good drinking song. Out All Night would be another considered maybe a drinking song, but it just has that vibe where you hear it live and you can see the crowd, like, call and response and singing back at them and stuff like that. It seems just like a fun song for it. It's not like they don't have other fun songs, but it's just constructed that way.
All right, so I'm going to ask you each this. If you went to go see the Pietasters, which one would you be more geeked if they played? Maggie May or Something Better?
I mean, that's not going to do us any good.
He's going to say Maggie May, and I'm going to say Something Better.
Right. Because honestly, Maggie May was one of the ones that I grew up with. That's one of the earlier Pietaster songs I knew when I was a teenager,
Yeah.
So I have that attachment to it.
All right. Out. Let's see.
Is Dollar Bill out with Ocean? Is there another argument for it? Or
See, I always default to the ones that are on the live record, and
sure,
Something Better is really good on the live record, and Maggie May's not on there.
It's not?
So I don't have as much of a recent attachment to that one.
Yeah. Well, they're both Ululu songs, so
yeah.
That's not really going to get the differentiation in there.
Justin, you're going to have to pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is
so
really
I get
tough.
The 9 and the 10.
You gotta break the tie at least.
Get a little bit of each real quick. God damn it.
Get a little of the chorus in there
Okay.
for both songs. Ska meets Irish drinking song.
I just feel like this is a vibe we don't have.
Yeah, I don't know why this wasn't on my list, to be honest with you. I have no idea. Because I listened to Ululu individually more than the other stuff.
Yeah, you know what? I mean,
I think I had 6 or 7 songs that I picked from it.
I think we got to go there. I feel like that is just something we don't have covered. All right.
Okay.
I'm doing
tough
it.
Decisions.
Yeah, I'm doing it. All right, let's switch this. No.
The thing is, like, they had a lot more good songs than I remember. Good for them.
Yeah, right. Oh, come on, computer. You're fine. Why now? Thank you. Jeez. All right. Sort sheet Z2A.
We should have filled the dead air.
And what are you going to do? All right. So we've got our 10. Crazy Monkey Woman, Girl Take It Easy, Quicksand, Tell You Why, Yesterday's Over, Out All Night, New Breed, Without You, Stone Feeling, and Something Better. Blam. Just like that. And blam. Let's make it harder. John, of those 10, which one's the one?
Oh, easy call. New Breed.
Ooh.
What are you thinking, Randy? That sounds like
we all like you played 2 seconds of it and we all went, "Oh my god!" Like
that is
true.
That's obviously the one for me.
Yeah,
that's true.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm hesitant to always I don't like putting in songs that I didn't vote for initially. Like I usually kind of want to hover to the stuff that's unanimous, because if all 3 of us agreed on it, then there's a better chance that somebody would like it. However, the 5 that we did, the one that's closest is Quicksand. But overall in this group, I think, to me, because I feel like I was deprogrammed on this, Out All Night was the song. And I know that it could be considered a quote-unquote hit. It could be the number 1 on Spotify, which I don't know if it is or not. But like, I feel like that everybody can kind of have an attachment to it, whether it's like ska, whether it's soul, something like that. I think everybody can find something with the song, but this is a conversation to be had. So let's have it.
Yeah. Let's do the thing that never helps. That's right there.
That's not Illinois.
There's also this version.
That's Without You.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said Out All Night.
Out All Night.
Oh, my bad.
This is a good one too, but
My bad. Here in my bedroom, I can turn myself off.
Yep.
get out of here with that.
That's exactly what it made me do, though. Until this.
Just a resilient horn line.
As usual, this didn't really help. I feel like...
For me, like, going back to that compilation, like, New Breed was the one that grabbed me, like, I gotta check this band out after hearing this song.
I feel like this hits
So that's why that one's for me.
This... it depends on what we want to do. Like, this slaps you in the face immediately. And it goes, here we are. Check it out. If that's what we want to do, then we have to go New Breed. If you're willing...
I'm willing to argue here that Pietasters is more of a slow burn band.
I get that. Especially since they aren't exactly as they present.
And they're still around. You can, I think they were just playing some shows recently, so you can still go check them out.
So I guess...
It's to the chorus on this one, too.
I was going to say, if you don't do like me and immediately think that Here in My Bedroom song.
Like it just has a triumphant moment in it, like a very easy chorus to catch yourself singing along to. Like they're two totally different songs and give you totally different aspects of what the band is and that work for the band. But I think it's just kind of up to what you're taking in with them too, and what you think the Pietasters are. Their definitive sound is. I think it's more Out All Night, even though New Breed is part of it for sure. We all said that it deserved to go in right away when we heard it, but I just think Out All Night kind of fits in their bubble a little more.
So I guess the question is this, John: do you want to slap people in the face with New Breed, or do you want to tell them, hey, be a little bit patient with Out All Night?
I don't want to slap in the face, to be honest.
And I guess there is, you are the exact opposite, Randy.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think they have a ton of slap in the face songs. I think it's good for the list, but I think that Out All Night is giving you more of an example who the Pietasters are.
Oh, God. Am I going to break another freaking tie here?
Yeah.
God damn it. What the hell? Literally. I won.
Call Fredo, play him 2 songs, see what he says.
Say the horns. I love the horns.
The horns, dude. The horns, dudes. See, I don't know, because my inclination is always to lean towards slapping in the face. But I think I agree with what Randy's saying. It's just whether do I agree enough to put my vote behind Out All Night. Because I feel like Out All Night does what they do. I wonder if maybe I can take it a third direction and really make this chaos, because we're not getting anywhere. But I think I do think those are the 2 songs, Out All Night or New Breed.
How about try singing both of them? No, I'm serious. Try doing the melody of which one and which one you're more comfortable and more familiar with.
Fair. When you ask that question, Out All Night, I mean, it might be because we just listened to it, but Out All Night is the one that immediately comes to mind. I can do that. Out All Night. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Right. So
I think it's just and you got to think of grand scheme kind of thing, because obviously you're pitching this to anybody. This could be a list for, your parents. This could be a list for your kids, to say one song to take it in. What is everybody going to kind of attach to, and what are they going to say? You know what? Okay, I can listen to more. I don't know if New Breed's not going to put them that way, but I think they'll listen.
Does.
Well, I think they'll listen to New Breed, and I think they'll have a different take of it. They'll say, "Oh, cool, that was fun, that was good, that was fast." Out All Night, I think after one listen to it, I think you can really connect with it.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like that.
I think the opposite.
You don't think anybody can connect with it?
I think New Breed can people connect more to that one? I did.
That's true. I mean, and I found it.
It just makes me want to dance right away.
Well, all right, and so I feel like this should come into the conversation too. When you look at who had what and where, I didn't find Out All Night until we were coming back around, whereas I had New Breed on my list. So that means I found it within our master list. So that I feel like says something too. Take with that information what you will. I feel like, did Out All Night show up on a video game? I swear I remember.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
I don't know which one, but it's something I played a lot because it's right in my brain now.
Hold on, I can tell you. I think I had it right here.
Was it a Pro Skater?
Maybe.
I think it was. It looks like NCAA football or something.
Oh, definitely wouldn't have guessed that. But yes, I played a lot of NCAA football.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. 06, it looks like.
Oh, that might have been one of the last years I played even.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that says something too. The fact that I was able to make a connection to something, something outside of, like it made some sort of impression even back then. So basically, we're talking in circles.
Yep. We boxed you in pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, other than going outside I already had to break the tie for 10 and had the final say. I feel like
this, be used to this by now.
I feel like this is too much pressure. But I mean, my next default is neither, and picking one of the ones that all three of us had, because that says something too.
God. So to entertain this, what would be the one out of the unanimous songs that you guys would pick?
Well, probably not Yesterday's Over, even though I think it was a shocker to all of us that was...
Yeah.
That was the one from that record. Which one's the one? Oh. Man, I don't think it's any of these. These are great and they belong on the list.
Hard to say. Like,
that's undeniable right there.
It sure is, but like you're picking a Pietasters song, not a Martha and the Vandells song. You know?
I don't think enough people know to care.
Probably not, but sanctity of the lists, quote unquote.
I don't think it matters.
I agree with you. It gets you exactly what you want.
Yeah.
It has the Motown, has the soul.
And again, would we have known it's a cover? I mean, if you don't do the legwork?
At first listen, I'm like, that is really recognizable. I got to go look this up a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But
maybe that's an argument for it, that someone might be, oh, that's a little familiar. Like, let me pay attention.
Same argument that Out All Night had.
No, because Out All Night is not a cover.
No, but I'm saying
Justin
had the familiarity with it. He said it with the video game
in a different sort of way.
I mean, I don't know. To break the tie, it feels like maybe Quicksand, and maybe it gets a little love for that song, the original. Even though you said people can't really find it, right? You weren't able to find it.
Well, I wasn't able to find it, but now that I know who the actual artist is, I only saw who wrote it, and I was trying to it was like H. Lewis, J. Lewis, and I was trying to search for the song under those names, and I came up empty. So
I guess like really to really fuck shit up, I want to throw Stone Feeling into the mix too, because
no,
play it.
Because this does what Quicksand does, but it's their song. Because, like I said, this is where they're at their best.
Let's let this one play for a second and see how we feel about it.
I think this is the most heated that the number one's ever been.
The Descendants one got a little tricky.
Yeah.
Especially with 4 people.
But I feel like we were super agreeable on the 10, and then we've been 10 minutes on the number one. I don't know, man. I feel like this does everything you want, everything that Quicksand does, but it's theirs.
Well, let's think about like which one. These are all going to end up on the best of the year, whichever song we pick. Which one has the best chance of sticking out from the rest and making it onto that best of list?
Probably Quicksand.
You think?
Yeah. Out All Night has a little bit of a chance, but I think that could possibly get lost in the shuffle and sound a little too ska.
I go back to New Breed on that.
Which one stands out? Which one, like basically trying to sway
Another
Fredo.
standstill. Oh, God.
Just
Should we
flip a
call
coin.
him? Should we
Flip
call
a-
him?
if Justin wants to. I'm okay with flipping a coin at this point.
Yeah, honestly, that's fine.
I wish I would have.
But what are we flipping a coin for? Are we flipping
I know,
a coin
right?
for Out All Night, New Breed,
yeah, we're
Snow
gonna have to,
Feeling, Quicksand?
yeah, it's gonna have to be elimination coin flips.
Yep.
All right, getting it out. All right, so what's the? I got a quarter here in my pocket. Strangely enough. All right, what's the first matchup?
Quicksand Salt-
versus Stone
Stone
Feeling.
Feeling. Yeah.
All right, who's calling it?
I'll call this one. You call the next one.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Tails.
Oh shit! Why did it get away from me? The thing that was supposed to make
Podcast gold.
it easier. Yes. It got away from me.
Oh, we heard.
Beautiful. Oh my God, where did it go?
Oh God. I can flip my here. I have a credit card right here. I can flip my credit card.
Oh, come on. Those things are weighted.
No, not at all.
Well, let him find the coin. We'll get it.
You know, if my light was working, if I had bought a new light bulb for it, I could probably see
Now,
it.
you get at least got to redo the flip now, since
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me turn my flashlight on.
of course this one would end this way, guys.
We've been through this. We got to see it through.
Yep. It's a wonderful day for pie.
It appears to have disappeared off the face of the planet.
You know what? I think we should just it
Ugh.
should just be Ghost. Like, we should not pick a number one for this. And
No, we got to pick one.
There it is. There it is. Jesus. Okay.
Too bad Jenny left, or we could ask Jenny.
I know. Right?
sure, yeah.
30 minutes on picking the number one. All right, I'm flipping again. Ready?
Go. I'll still say Tails.
Tails it is.
All right, so Quicksand.
All right, so Quicksand
That.
stays or yeah?
Okay,
Stays.
Quicksand stays.
Stays.
Now we have to do Quicksand versus Out All Night and Quicksand versus New Breed.
Oh, I thought Out All Night was going to face New Breed.
Well, no, we have to do Quicksand versus both to see if it's if it wins versus both of those. I think that's the only fair way to do it.
Oh, so it's gauntlet style and not tournament
Yeah,
style? I thought it
yeah.
was tournament style. All right.
As a gauntlet style.
Okay.
We're
It's got to run the table.
getting into the weeds here. All right, you ready, John? So it's
Yeah.
Quicksand and New Breed, or Quicksand.
Okay.
Okay.
Quicksand. We pick one. Quicksand versus one of the other two.
Let's go Quicksand Out All Night.
Okay.
All right. And
Heads.
Tails.
Quicksand. Ooh.
All right. So that means Quicksand and New Breed, right? You
Who's
ready?
calling this one?
That's you, Randy.
All right.
Ready?
Yep. Let's go
And-
3 for 3. Tails.
It is Tails.
Oh.
It is Tails. Wow.
Quicksand
All right,
ran the
that
table.
was-
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
whatever we had to do.
The coin gods have spoken.
Yep.
Coin gauntlet. I'm making note of that because that is definitely a first.
We broke new ground on the Pie Taster episode.
All right.
in its own chapter in the book.
It's right. Okay. That got crazy, but let's do this. There it is. We got our 10 and our number 1. Quicksand is our number 1. Crazy Monkey Woman. Girl, Take It Easy. Tell You Why. Yesterday's Over. Out All Night. New Breed. Without You. Stone Feeling. Something Better. Let's let Quicksand finally get a moment in the sun. We have done it finally. We are there. We are there. So, folks, if you enjoyed what you heard, it was madness. It was a madhouse. We appreciate you. Patreon.com/Oh Hi Justin is a way to pledge your support. $1 a month gets you in the door, gets you all sorts of great content, daily Oh Hi Justin podcast, deprogram before the rest of the world, all sorts of other audio content. It also gets you access to different and special Discord channels. If you want to just join the Discord, that's cool too. You can go to legionstupid.com. There's a button that says join our Discord. Boom. That's simple. Takes you right to the Discord. Come hang out, do stuff. Also at legionstupid.com is, 8 different podcasts that you can listen to, including Deprogrammed. You can, and if you like these two fine gentlemen on the show with me, you can click their names and it'll take you to every episode they've done. How cool is that? That's pretty neat, right? Yeah, I like it. So you can listen from legionstupid.com, or of course, wherever you're listening to this podcast. You can subscribe, rate, comment. All that supposedly helps us. I have yet to see the proof. I'd love to be proven wrong. Por favor, think about it. I think that, let me add this, that one of your perks from your $1 a month Patreon pledge is you get to hear us continue talking on After the Fact. And I have a feeling this conversation could get interesting based on everything that just happened. So that's just, another additional thing that you can get with your pledge. So think about that. The Pietasters. Learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Bye.